Good morning, students. I am Kapse Miss, your science teacher. From last 6 days, we are studying our first lesson, food and health. In this lesson, we have studied nutrients, their roles and sources. We have seen that there are mainly 5 nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Beside these 5 nutrients, our body also needs roughage. Roughage means fiber in the food, and also need water. As you noted, what are nutrients? Nutrients are chemical substances that are essential for the healthy growth and development of the body. These 5 nutrients are very important for our health. Carbohydrates are present in rice, wheat, maize, potatoes, bread, sugar, etc. These are the sources of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide energy to our body. Proteins are present in pulses. Pulses means all dals, tur, moong, chana, etc. They are present in soyabeans, milk, cheese, meat, fish and eggs. Proteins are important for our body because they help in the growth and maintenance of our body. If we are injured, our body need new cells to recover our injury, and new cells are created with the help of proteins. Means they help in the growth of body and making new cells. Fats are present in butter, ghee, vegetable oils, nuts, meat, fish, eggs, etc. They are in large amount in the dry fruits. Means fats are mainly present in oily substances. What is the role of fat in our body? Fats are stored in the body to provide energy for later use. Later use means when our body used all the carbohydrates present in our body, at that time the fats are converted into carbohydrates and give energy to our body. This means later use. They also help in keeping the body warm. That's why we eat most fatty things or the things that contain fats in winter season. You know, your parents, your mother give you oily things, butter, ghee, especially in winter season, in the form of laddus. Yes, winter laddus that contain most of dry fruits. Then vitamins and minerals. These vitamins and minerals are present in different vegetables, fruits, milk, eggs and seafood. There are different vitamins: vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are some of the important vitamins for our body. Vitamin A is present in tomatoes, especially carrots. Vitamin B are present in molded things, that means matki, molded moong, molded matki. Vitamin C is present in the fruits like lemon. Lemon group fruits, that means lemon, sweet lime, oranges, amla, etc. Vitamin D is present mainly in milk. Vitamin E and vitamin K, we get it from the seafood. Then there are different minerals. Some of the important minerals for our body are iron, potassium, calcium and iodine. Iron is mainly present in spinach. Spinach is large containing source of iron. Calcium is mainly present in milk. Milk and milk products give us calcium in large quantity. Iodine is present in seafood. It is mainly present in salt. We eat iodized salt. Then what is the role of vitamins and minerals? Vitamins and minerals are needed in very small quantities, but they help our body to stay healthy and fight diseases. Means our body is safe from diseases due to vitamins and minerals. So they are very important for our body. So students, you should eat all type of vegetables and fruits daily. Then what is the other things that are needed for our body? That is roughage. What is roughage? Roughage is a content of food that do not have nutrients, but still they are important for our body. From where do we get this roughage or fiber? Look, fruits and vegetables. The juice of fruit and vegetable is the source of vitamins and minerals, and the extra part of fruit is the source of roughage. What is this extra part? When we remove all the juice, all the liquid from the fruit, there is something extra, something fibrous, thready substance in the fruit, and that is fiber or roughage. You can do this practically. Crush an apple or one carrot at your home. Put it in a sieve and remove all the water, all the juice from that. What is remaining in that sieve, that is roughage. You can do this at home. What is use of this roughage or fiber? Fiber helps food and waste to move easily through the digestive system. That means whatever we eat, whatever food we eat, that should be digested properly in our body. So what? All nutrients are consumed in our body, and it happens due to roughage. Means it is also an important part of food for our body. Then water. We need water. You all know this. Water helps all systems in the body to function properly. It is a medium through which nutrients are carried to various parts of the body. Then we have seen balanced diet. We should eat balanced diet to keep our body healthy. What is balanced diet? The diet that contain all the nutrients including roughage and water means balanced diet. Yes, look this picture. There are variety of food and you should include all kinds of nutrients in the diet. Then we have seen malnutrition. What is malnutrition? Malnutrition is a condition in which the body does not get the right amount of nutrients. When our body do not get all the nutrients in proper quantity, it means our body is suffering from malnutrition. Malnutrition is of two types, undernutrition and overnutrition. What is undernutrition? Undernutrition means our body is getting less amount of nutrients than it required. And what is overnutrition? Overnutrition means our body is getting large amount of nutrients than it required. Yes, then we have seen junk food and obesity. You all like junk food, I know it, but this junk food is very dangerous for our body. What is junk food? Food that may be enjoyable to eat but bad for our health is called junk food. And you know large number of example of junk food. But this junk food causes obesity. What is obesity? Obesity means fattiness. Eating a lot of fatty and sugary foods causes deposition of extra fat in the body. This makes a person overweight. Means your weight will be more and more and you cannot maintain your balance of the body. That is obesity. Then we have seen deficiency diseases. What are deficiency diseases? When our body do not get proper amount of nutrients, our body suffer from different illness and or diseases, and these diseases are called deficiency diseases. We will see the proper definition of deficiency diseases. A disease caused due to the lack of one or more nutrients in the body is called deficiency disease. Some deficiency diseases are given in this chart. I have given this chart to you and told you to write down in your notebook. I think all of you have written this chart in your notebook. Look here. Here is the first deficiency disease, that is night blindness. Night blindness caused due to the deficiency of vitamin A. As I told you, we get vitamin A from specially carrot, milk, greeny leafy vegetables, fish, egg yolk, papaya and carrot are the main sources of vitamin A. Then what is night blindness? If someone gets this night blindness, it means he has poor vision. Means he cannot see properly, or he will be blind in dim light. Means when there is no light or very small amount of light, he cannot see, or that person cannot see anything. Means he has blindness in dim light. Then how can we remove this night blindness? If any person suffering from night blindness, he should eat, he should drink milk, he should eat greeny leafy vegetables or fish. He should include egg in his diet. He should eat papaya. He should eat carrots. Then he will get rid of night blindness. The second disease is beriberi. This caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B. Means if our body do not get vitamin B in proper quantity, then we will suffer from the disease beriberi. What is this disease? What happened in this disease? Tiredness, loss of muscle function, speech difficulties. Means if the person is suffering from beriberi, he will tired very fastly. He will lose of muscle function. Means his muscles will not function properly. And he will suffer from speech difficulties. He get problem in speaking. Then how can we avoid this beriberi? To avoid beriberi, we should eat cereals, unpolished rice, beans and pulses in proper amount. The next deficiency disease is scurvy. Scurvy causes due to deficiency of vitamin C. What happens in scurvy? A person suffering from scurvy has swelling, infection and bleeding of gums. You know gums? The upper part of teeth. That is gums. If the person is suffering from scurvy, they have infection and bleeding of gums. Means blood occurs from the gums. And they have also swelling in that. How should avoid this scurvy? A person should eat orange, melon. Melon means watermelon, muskmelon. Then pineapple, tomato, cabbage, amla in proper amount. Next disease is rickets. Rickets causes due to the deficiency of vitamin D. What happens in rickets? Bones become soft and bent. If someone is suffering from rickets, his bones become soft and bent. Means if he falls somewhere, there will be fracture suddenly. How should we avoid rickets? To avoid rickets, we should drink milk daily. We should include eggs in our diet, and we should have proper sunlight. Sunlight also gives us vitamin D. But student, remember, this sunlight should be of morning sunlight. Morning sunlight is a source of vitamin D. I will show you a picture of child that is suffering from rickets. Look at her. her legs are bent due to the bend in bones. The bones in her legs are bent. It happens due to the lack of vitamin D. The next disease is anemia. This anemia causes due to the deficiency of iron. Iron is a mineral. What happens in this disease? Weakness and pale skin. Means the person suffering from anemia is very weak. His skin is pale. Pale means there is a glow in our skin, and in the person who is suffering from anemia, he does not have any glow on his skin, shininess on the skin. That means he has pale skin. To avoid anemia, person should eat egg yolk. Yolk means the yellow part in the egg. Egg yolk, meat and spinach in proper quantity. The next disease is goiter. This goiter causes due to the deficiency of iodine. Iodine is a mineral. What happens in goiter? A person suffering from goiter has swelling of the glands in the neck. Means his neck will become more fatty. To avoid goiter, that person should eat iodized salt and seafood in large quantity. Then the next disease is bone and tooth decay. This causes due to the deficiency of calcium. As we learned in our previous standards, milk gives us calcium, and calcium makes our bones and teeth strong. Look here, the disease is bone and tooth decay, and this causes due to lack of calcium. Means if you do not drink milk in proper quantity, you will also get this disease, bone and tooth decay. To avoid this disease, we should drink milk in proper quantity. We should eat leafy vegetables and oranges. What happens in this disease? Obviously, weak bones and damage in teeth. The next disease is kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor. This disease causes due to the deficiency of protein. Means if our body do not get protein in proper amount, the person will get kwashiorkor. What happens in this disease? Swollen stomach. Means stomach become bigger than its proper size. Then thin legs. Legs become thin. To avoid this kwashiorkor disease, we should take protein in proper quantity. From where do we get protein? Pulses, eggs, milk, fish and meat. And the last disease for our study is marasmus. This marasmus causes due to the deficiency of protein and carbohydrates. Means if a person do not get protein and carbohydrates in proper quantity, he will suffer from marasmus. What happens in marasmus? Underweight and loose folds in the skin. The weight of that person will be decreased. They have very less weight. To avoid this disease, we should eat bread, chapati, rice, potato, pulses, eggs, milk, fish and meat in proper